Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to Treasures of History, where we uncover the hidden mysteries of lost civilizations and dive deep into the secrets that shaped our world. I'm your archaeological guide, ready to take you on another mind-bending journey through the corridors of time. Today's discoveries will challenge everything you thought you knew about ancient history. From a prehistoric nuclear reactor that operated 2 billion years ago, to mysterious giant vessels scattered across remote mountains, these 6 archaeological puzzles continue to baffle the world's leading experts. Before we unveil these incredible treasures, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss the ancient mysteries we're about to reveal. Discovery 1. The Saywite Monolith, Peru's stone enigma. Picture this scene with me. Deep in the mountains of southern Peru, near the legendary Inca site of Choqquequirao, stands a granite monument that defies explanation. The Saywite Monolith, a massive stone block measuring 7.5 feet long and over 6 feet high. But here's what will blow your mind. This isn't just any ordinary rock. Imagine with me over 200 intricate carvings dancing across its surface. Terraces cascade down its sides, canals weave through elaborate patterns, and staircases spiral into impossible geometries. Ancient artisans carved frogs, serpents, and majestic felines with precision that rivals modern laser-cutting technology. But here's the mystery that has baffled archaeologists for decades. What civilization created this masterpiece? What was its purpose? The meaning of these images remains completely unknown. Some experts believe we're looking at the world's first hydraulic simulation model, a sophisticated training device used by Inca engineers to plan their remarkable water distribution systems. Picture ancient engineers gathering around this stone computer, planning irrigation networks that would feed entire civilizations. But wait, there's another theory that's equally fascinating. Other researchers suggest this carved landscape represents a sacred mythical realm, used in powerful fertility and rain ceremonies. Imagine priests conducting ancient rituals, calling upon the gods to bless their crops and bring life-giving water to their lands. What makes this discovery truly extraordinary is its uniqueness. In all of Peru, in all of South America, there's virtually nothing else like it. The Saywite Monolith stands alone, a solitary testament to a lost technology or forgotten religious practice that we may never fully understand. Discovery 2, the Oklo Natural Nuclear Reactor, nature's atomic mystery. Now let's travel to Africa for a discovery that will absolutely blow your mind. In 1972, French scientists working in uranium mines in Gabon stumbled upon something that shouldn't exist. A nuclear reactor that operated 2 billion years ago, long before humans even existed. Pay attention to this incredible timeline. The Chicago Pile 1, built in 1942, was considered the first functional nuclear reactor in history. It was part of the Manhattan Project that led to the atomic bomb. But what scientists discovered in the Oklo mines predates human nuclear technology by 2 billion years. Picture this ancient reactor, a relatively pure uranium core with high concentrations of the radioactive isotope U-235, surrounded by organic compounds like graphite and water that slowed down neutrons produced by uranium fission. Here's the mind-bending part. This natural configuration created the perfect conditions for sustained nuclear reactions. But wait, there's more. Today, such a reactor couldn't naturally form because U-235 has become too rare. However, 2 billion years ago, this isotope made up about 3% of natural uranium deposits, exactly the concentration needed for nuclear fission in a reactor. When physicist Alex Mashik and his colleagues from Washington University investigated this prehistoric reactor, they discovered something that sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The xenon isotope patterns, byproducts of uranium fission, showed something extraordinary. The reactor had been turning on and off regularly, almost as if it were being controlled. This discovery sparked the wildest theories you can imagine, from extraterrestrial test reactors to the work of an unknown pre-human species. While mainstream science explains it as a natural phenomenon, the precise conditions required for this ancient atomic engine continue to amaze researchers worldwide. Discovery 3. The Antarctic Egg, a giant mystery from the ice. Journey with me now to the frozen continent of Antarctica, where in 2011 researchers discovered something so unusual they nicknamed it the Thing. For 9 years, this mysterious object sat in Chile's Museum of Natural History, its true significance hidden from the world. Then in 2020, an international team of researchers finally cracked the code, and what they discovered rewrote our understanding of prehistoric marine life forever. Imagine holding the largest soft-shelled egg ever discovered, 11.5 inches long and nearly 8 inches wide. But here's what makes this discovery truly extraordinary. This massive egg has an incredibly thin parchment-like shell, completely unlike the thick, hard shells of typical dinosaur eggs. Picture this scene from the Cretaceous period, 66 million years ago. A giant marine reptile, possibly a mosasaur, one of the ocean's most fearsome predators, somehow makes its way onto land to lay this enormous, fragile egg. But here's the puzzling question that's driving scientists crazy. Why would a massive sea creature risk coming ashore to lay such a delicate egg? This discovery challenges everything we thought we knew about these ancient marine giants. Scientists previously believed these creatures were exclusively viviparous, meaning they gave birth to live young in the water. But this Antarctic egg proves that some of these ocean monsters had a completely different reproductive strategy. What we're looking at here, fellow explorers, is evidence of behavior that seems almost contradictory. A giant marine predator deliberately choosing to lay an extremely fragile egg on dangerous dry land. The mysteries of prehistoric life continue to surprise us at every turn. Discovery 4. The ancient Chinese seismograph, genius from the past. Now let's travel back in time to the year 138 AD to the ancient Chinese city of Luoyang. Imagine this incredible scene. A small bronze ball suddenly drops from a dragon's mouth into the gaping throat of a bronze frog below. What might seem like a simple mechanical trick actually confirms the genius of Chinese scholar Zhang Heng. His seismograph has just detected an earthquake over 400 miles away, even though nobody in the city felt the slightest tremor. Picture this remarkable invention. A large bronze vessel, sensitive to the smallest ground movements, decorated with 8 dragon heads, each holding a copper ball in its mouth and pointing in different directions. Below each dragon crouched a bronze frog, mouth open and ready to catch the falling balls. Here's how this ancient earthquake detector worked. Even the tiniest seismic tremors would activate a hidden pendulum inside the vessel, causing it to release the balls from their supports. To determine where the earthquake originated, observers simply had to see which frog's mouth contained the fallen ball. What makes this invention truly extraordinary is its timing. Zhang Heng created this seismograph approximately 1700 years before the first Western seismographs appeared. This ancient Chinese scientist essentially invented earthquake detection technology that wouldn't be matched in the West until the modern era. Unfortunately, Zhang Heng's original invention no longer exists today. The examples you see in museums are replicas. In fact, it wasn't until 2005 that a team of Chinese researchers successfully built a working model of this ancient masterpiece, proving that this remarkable device actually functioned as described in historical records. Discovery 5. The Egyptian helicopter disc, an ancient aeronautical mystery. Prepare yourself for one of archaeology's most controversial discoveries. In 1936, archaeologists excavating the tomb of ancient Egyptian official Sabu in the Saqqara necropolis uncovered an object so futuristic it seems to have travelled through time. Imagine their shock when they unearthed this mysterious burial offering, a flat, round disc made from extremely brittle and difficult-to-work natural stone, featuring an almost futuristic design that simply doesn't match the ancient period. Picture a disc about 2 feet in diameter, with 3 curved, crescent-shaped reinforcements curving inward and a deep groove in the centre. With its mechanical appearance, the Sabu disk looks almost like a component from some advanced machine. But here's the mind-bending question. What machine could it have belonged to around 3000 BC? According to mainstream archaeology, the answer is none. Machines in the modern sense simply didn't exist at that time. But here's where the mystery deepens. There are no inscriptions, illustrations or texts that explain the disk's purpose. We simply don't know what it was used for. Some researchers see it as a ritual object, an oil lamp, a cultural symbol, or part of a ceremonial vessel. However, if we venture into the world of alternative archaeology, we encounter terms like flywheel, ship propeller, or even helicopter rotor. While these interpretations are far from established archaeological thinking, they continue to fuel fascinating debates about ancient technological capabilities. The Sabu disk remains one of Egypt's most perplexing artifacts, a testament to either ancient artistic creativity or, as some suggest, evidence of technologies we've yet to understand. Discovery 6. The giant stone vessels of Assam, India's mountain mystery. Our final mystery takes us to the remote mountains of Assam, India, where in 2022 archaeologists made a discovery that defies explanation. Picture this incredible scene: 65 giant stone vessels, each weighing tons and standing up to 10 feet tall, scattered across the mountainous landscape like ancient monuments left by giants. These colossal containers come in various shapes, some cylindrical, others more bulbous, but it's their placement that has truly intrigued scientists. While some of these oversized artifacts are completely buried in the ground, others protrude at angles, their openings facing outward, almost as if someone could climb inside them. Here's what makes this discovery even more mysterious. There are no inscriptions or identifying information whatsoever. We still can't determine who created these vessels or what they were used for. There are no historical records about their builders, no known villages in the immediate vicinity, and no clues about how they were manufactured or how such heavy materials were transported to these remote locations. Some experts estimate these objects date back to the 2nd millennium BC, but we simply don't know which culture could have created them. But here's perhaps the most crucial question. What was actually inside these colossal containers? The answer is both simple and puzzling: absolutely nothing. All the vessels were empty when rediscovered. However, since archaeologists have found human remains in similar jars in Laos, they assume the Assam discoveries were also used for funeral rites. On one hand, it appears these objects were sealed at some point, and on the other, their exposed placement on ridges and hills suggests a ritual context. However, the origin of the material used to make these stone vessels remains a complete mystery, as it's not naturally present in the region itself. Fellow time travellers, we've journeyed through 6 of archaeology's most baffling mysteries, from Peru's carved stone computer to India's giant mountain vessels, from Antarctica's mysterious egg to China's ancient earthquake detector. Each discovery reminds us that our ancestors possessed knowledge, skills and purposes that continue to elude our understanding. These archaeological treasures prove that human history is far more complex and mysterious than we often imagine. Every excavation, every analysis, every new discovery has the potential to rewrite our understanding of ancient civilizations and their remarkable achievements. What do you think about these incredible discoveries? Which mystery intrigues you the most? Share your theories in the comments below. I love hearing from fellow treasure hunters and time detectives. Don't forget to subscribe to Treasures of History for more mind-bending archaeological adventures, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries from the ancient world. Until our next journey through time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep uncovering the treasures that connect us to our incredible human heritage. Next week, we're diving into the recently discovered underground chambers beneath the Sphinx. Discoveries that are challenging everything we thought we knew about ancient Egypt.